How y'all doing tonight? Huh? You doing all right? Doing all right. Y'all want to hear some bluegrass music? That's good. Boys, what do you say? Let's give it to them.
Well, I say let's do that.
And girls.
And girl, yes, we do have a lady. That is a lady for all those people that can't see out there. It's four of us boys and Miss Lily Goble down there. But Noah, you ready to tear it up for us?
Oh yeah.
All right. I believe that's a heck of a good way to start a show off, don't you? That's Mr. Noah Goble down there on the fiddle, Kentucky State fiddle champion, grandmaster fiddle champion, Grand Ole Opry playing Noah Goble. That's him down there on the fiddle. Give it a big round of applause. We're gonna roll into old Flat and Scruggs number here, one entitled "The Train That Carried My Girl from Town." When the train left town, standing on the corner with your head hung down. Hey, the train that carried my girl from town. Hey, hey, hey. Well, there's rations on the table and my coffee's getting cold. Some dirty rounder done and stole my jelly roll. Hey, the train that carried my girl from town. Hey, hey, hey. I'll play the mandolin, cat. Singleton on the mandolin. Well, now I wish to the Lord that the train would wreck. Hear the engineer and break that fireman's neck. Hey, the train that carried my girl down. Hey, hey, hey. Ah, fiddle. Central, give me 609. Let me talk to that gal o' mine. Hey, the train that carried my girl from town. Hey, hey, hey. Well, it's ashes to ashes, then it's dust to dust. Show me a woman that a man can trust. Hey, the train that carried my girl from town. Hey, hey, hey. Well, there goes my baby, somebody bring her back. She's got her hand down in my money sack. Hey, the train that carried my girl from town. Hey, 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 hey. All right. Well, I thought I had seen pretty girls in my time. That was before I met you. I never saw one that I ever for mine. But that was before I met you. Well, I thought I was slanging the world by the tail. I thought I could never be blue. Well, I thought I'd been kissed and I thought I'd been loved. But that was before I met you. Well, I wanted to ramble and free. That was before I met you. And I said that no woman would ever hold me, but that was before I met you. Well, I thought I was swinging the world by the tail. I thought I could never be blue. Well, I thought I'd been kissed and I thought I'd been loved, but that was before I met you. I thought I could never be blue. Well, I thought I'd been kissed and I thought I'd been loved, but that was before I met you. But that was before I met you. Before I met you. This next one we're going to do here for you kind of shows off Cash and Noah down there. They're going to do a little bit of twinning here for you on a song called The Bluebirds Are Singing For Me. And if you listen, it does sound just like a bluebird does to me anyway. The Bluebirds Are Singing For Me. I was a girl I loved so dearly. Back in the hills, the birds sing. I miss my darling, she loved me, I know, and she always will. That's a bluebird singing in the red mountain. It's calling me back to my home. Oh, I can hear the bluebirds calling. They're calling me back to my home. Oh, bluebirds. Can hear the birds calling, they're calling me back to my home. They're calling me back to my home. Noah, you ready to cut loose on a number here?
Sure.
What about a little bit of that Beaumont rag? How's that sound?
Great. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Beaumont Rag.
What are y'all whispering to each other right there?
Well,
I can't
Cash-
see anything from back here.
Yeah, oh, how about our bass man back there? It's Ray Charles II. See him back there? I'm glad you can see him because he can't see you.
Hey, it's impressive. We're all ending at the same time tonight. You know,
I
we
know,
start
I
at the
did
same
something,
time and
didn't
we
I?
end at the
How
same
about
time.
that? We're on a roll tonight, boy, anyway. Well, Cash, Lily, you all ready to... Is that mic there? Mic of yours working there?
Is it on? Yep.
Well, I
It's
can
on.
hear you, so I assume it's working. We're going to do a little three-piece harmony here on this song. It's one with tomorrow being Saturday. Most of you probably won't be working. So it is a little bit of the truth. One entitled I Ain't A-Gonna Work Tomorrow. Hot and fast. Oh, I'm gonna leave this country. Lord, I'm going around this world. Oh, I'm gonna leave this country. For the sake of one little girl. Oh, I ain't gonna work tomorrow. Lord, I ain't gonna work next day. Oh, I ain't gonna work tomorrow. For it may be a rainy day. Oh, fiddle. Well, can't you hear my banjo ringing? Well, can't you hear its mournful sound? Can't you hear those pretty girls are laughing? Standing on the cold, cold ground. Well, I ain't gonna work tomorrow. Lord, I ain't gonna work next day. Well, I ain't gonna work tomorrow. For it may be a rainy day. Well, I'll hang my head in sorrow. Well, I'll hang my head and I'll cry. Well, I'll hang my head in sorrow. As my sweetheart passes by. Well, I ain't gonna work tomorrow. Lord, I ain't gonna work next day. Well, I ain't gonna work tomorrow. For it may be a rainy day. For it may be a rainy day. Are y'all ready to hear Miss Lily sing a song? Well, that's good, because we are too. You gonna sing an old Gene Shepherd song?
Yep.
Which one you gonna sing?
A teardrop by.
Teardrop By.
Teardrop by this morning. I found it in my eye. Funny, it should be there. I hadn't planned to cry, but I guess I should know by now. No matter how I try, every time I think of you, a tear drops by. A tear drops by. Just ask how things have been, and before I can answer, it's invited all its friends. Soon a crowd is gathered, filling both my eyes, and every time I think of you, a tear drops by. how things have been. And before I can answer, it's invited all its friends. Soon a crowd is gathered, filling both my eyes. And every time I think of you, a tear drops by. Every time I think of you, a tear drops by.
Well, everywhere we go, we try to incorporate a little bit of all the country music, and so we do, of course, a whole lot of bluegrass. You've already heard a lot of bluegrass tonight. We always try to do some real country music, a little bit of western swing, and of course some gospel mixed in there. But we're going to touch on that western swing right now, and Noah's going to kick off a five-wheel standard here, one entitled "My Window Faces the South." Well, my window faces the south. I'm almost halfway to heaven. The snow is falling, but still I can see those fields of cotton just waving back at me. Well, my window faces the south. Oh, I'm far from the Swanee. I'm never frowned and her down in the mouth. My window faces the south. Well, my window faces the south. I'm almost halfway to heaven. The snow is falling, but still I can see those fields of cotton just waving back at me. Well, my window faces the south. Oh, I'm far from the Swanee. I'm never frowned at her down in the mouth. My window faces the south. Well, my window faces the south. Almost halfway to heaven. The snow is falling, but still I can see those fields of cotton just waving back at me. Well, my window faces the south. Oh, I'm far from the Swanee. I've never frowned at her down in the mouth. My window faces the south. My window faces the south. Well, Noah, while we're on a little bit of a western swing kick, let's start off with Lady Be Good, and let's see where we end up. How's that sound to you?
Okay.
We really planned things out, if you could tell. You ready to do it, Noah?
Yeah.
This first one's going to be Lady Be Good, but I don't know where it's going to wind up. But so you'll find out just as soon as we do. I hope y'all enjoyed that as much as we did. That's always fun. Noah, you ready to do a little bit of training for us?
Yeah.
See, Brennan, we really saved a lot of money whenever we hired him on because he's back there getting excited right now. He's back there got that drum and the bass, and he can play them both at the same time. And if he does what he's supposed to, he'll do it on this song here. We'll find out. And Noah's going to kick us off on an old Charlie Pride song. Lester Flatt and Mac Wiseman also recorded it, one entitled On the Southbound. Well, I woke up this morning with the cold Chicago wind, put my newspaper blanket off my back, and through a dirty broken window that gray sun filtered in, and I dreamed about a southbound railroad track. You could almost hear the crickets in a sleepy cotton field as Daddy drove our wagon to the gin. And today I'd give a fortune for 125-cent bill, and I wish I was a country boy again. So let me ride on the southbound, back to where I came from. I don't care just where I am. So let me ride on the southbound, put me off somewhere near Birmingham. What happened to my visions of a mansion on a hill and the fame and fortune I came here to win? I've got nothing but the roaches running across my windowsill, and I wish I was a country boy again. So let me ride on the southbound, back to where I came from. I don't care just where I am. So let me ride on the southbound, put me off somewhere near Birmingham. Oh, I said put me off somewhere near Birmingham. Well, does anybody out there like the Louvin Brothers? Anybody remember the Louvin Brothers? Well, that's good, because we're going to do your Louvin Brothers number here. An old sad song. Cash, you got your Kleenex to wipe your tears?
I sure do. It's right there in my pocket. I'll have it ready. Just for the
Okay,
end of the
well, you
song.
be ready. My baby's gone. Hold back the rushing a minute, make the wind lie still. Don't let the moonlight shine across the lonely hill. Dry all the raindrops, hold back the sun. My world has ended, my baby's gone. The milkman whistles softly as he comes up to my door. The mailman brings the letters by just like he did before. He seems so busy all lonesome Noah. Sometimes I wake up in the night, then realize you're gone. I toss on my bed and wait for the day to come. I try to tell my lonely heart it must go on alone, but it cries the world has ended. My baby's gone. Hold back the rush in a minute, make the wind lie still. Don't let the moonlight shine across the lonely hill. Dry all the raindrops, hold back the sun. My world has ended, my baby's gone. Don't they know the world has ended? My baby's gone. I'm gonna tell you all a little bit about old Brendan Cruz back there on the bass. Poor old Brendan, of course, you know, well, myself and Cash and Brendan, we all live there in Marion, Kentucky, along with Randy and Judith Ann there, and we go to church with these fine folks here. Give them a round of applause, all of them, for coming down to see us tonight. Thank you all so much. But as you all know, the four here on the front row, the Marion Club here, you all know that there ain't much that goes on there in town. Well, but the fair had come to town, and old Brendan had never been to the fair. But he'd never seen of an elephant or heard of an elephant or seen one on TV, nothing. No elephant had he ever seen before. Isn't that right, Brendan?
That's right.
Yeah, he said that's right, so it's true. Now, old Brendan, he's there at home. He didn't go to the fair because he was. What was you doing, Brendan?
It costs too much.
It costs too much. Well, that's a good reason to stay home, then, I guess. Well, he was there at home. This elephant had broke loose from the fair and had trotted across town and just so happened to land in Brendan's backyard back there in his garden. And Brendan's got a pretty garden. He always has a pretty garden. He goes out there every morning, pulls the weeds, and makes sure the tomatoes are coming in right. Of course, not this time of year. Everything's kind of dead. Hadn't had much rain either. But this is back in spring. So Brendan was sitting there in his house. He turned around and looked out the window, and he saw that elephant out there. Of course, he didn't know what it was. And it spooked him. He didn't know what to do. So he called the police, called the sheriff's department. He said, there is this huge gray monster standing in my flower bed out here in my garden. He said, I don't know what to do. I don't know what it is. He said, well, can you describe it? What is it doing? He said, it takes its tail. And he said, it grabs a hold of my corn and pulls it all the way up out of the ground and holds on to it with that tail. I said, well, then what does he do? He said, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. Poor old Brendan, but he soon found out that was just an elephant. He was just eating through his mouth. But poor old Brendan, it's a shame, you know what? But he figured out real quick, and thank goodness they didn't page the sheriff's department out there to him. Because that wouldn't have been good, would it, Brendan?
No, it wouldn't.
They might have found that moonshine still
Yeah,
here.
they might have.
Cash, you ready to do a little roll muddy river here?
I guess so, Cutter.
Okay.
If you want to.
Well, you've been up here telling me, let's do Old Muddy River, Old Muddy River. You ready to do it then,
Oh,
Cash?
what'd you say?
Roll Muddy River.
There you go.
Ready, Cash?
I'm ready.
Roll Muddy River, roll on, Muddy River, roll on. I've got a notion you go to the ocean alone. Well, I've got a baby in Tennessee who's long been away for below me. Roll, muddy river, roll on, muddy river, roll on.
Well, New Orleans, I've old lately. Stopped in Memphis, Minneapolis, too. Bike in Nashville, I'll be through. Roll, muddy river, roll on, muddy river, roll on.
Roll, muddy river, roll on, muddy river, roll on. I've got a notion you go to the ocean alone. Well, I've got a baby in Tennessee who's long been waiting for the low beat. Roll, muddy river, roll on, muddy river, roll on. Pick that mandolin cat.
Well, I love you, but I just only fight. You and I are gonna separate. You'll be here, but she won't wait. Roll, muddy river, roll on, muddy river, roll on.
Roll, muddy river, roll on, muddy river, roll on. Well, I've got a notion you go to the ocean alone. I've got a baby in Tennessee who's long been waiting for the low beat. Roll, muddy river, roll on, muddy river, roll on. So roll, muddy river, roll on, muddy river, roll on. So roll, muddy river, roll on, muddy river, roll on.
Cutter's gone to get him another instrument here, so let me introduce everybody to you here. A lot of y'all probably know. How many of y'all came tonight to see these two from Elkton right here? How many of you? All right. Big portion of it. So y'all, you know who they are, but the rest of you probably don't. So let me tell you who they are. Right here, she's 15 years old. She's a fine piano player, guitar player, singer, yodeler, everything. She can do it. That's Miss Lily Goebel from Elkton, Kentucky. And over here is her younger brother, Grandmaster fiddle champion, Kentucky State fiddle champion, played on the Grand Ole Opry here about, how long ago was it now, Noah? A month, a little over a month ago. He is 13 years old from Elkton, Kentucky, Mr. Noah Goebel. Right here on the mandolin, doing a fine job picking, doing all kinds of crazy stuff on that mandolin. He is 13 years old. Doesn't act like it, but he's 13 years old.
What you're saying, I act like I'm 16, right?
Not quite,
Brennan?
not quite. Maybe 6, but not quite 16.
Close enough.
And Cutter, you want to finish up on him?
Yes, I do. Sure do, because I'm his brother. I got to put up with him all the time, so the least I can do is defend him on stage here. And that's all I can afford Brennan to introduce. There's just 2.5 people, so I got to finish up on his behalf. Now, Cash, as you all can see, he can really pick that mandolin, wouldn't you say? He can really pick it. Well, I sure think so, too. He can really pick a guitar. He can really do that. He really likes to pick the women. That's something he likes to do. He sure likes to pick a fight, obviously with me.
Just with you too, Cutter.
Just with me?
I'm not the fighting type unless it comes to my brother. So.
Well, you sure give me your fair share. But something he does more often than any of those things, and some have said it's the best thing he does. That's pick his nose. Give it up for my little brother, Cash Singleton. And my name's Cutter Singleton. I'm 16 years old, and I like to think of myself as the looks and the brains of the bunch, and I hope you do too. And back there on the bass, that's Mr. Cool himself. Standing up there on the doghouse bass there. Talked about getting a pogo stick in the end of that thing and bouncing around the stage. That's Mr. Brennan Cruz, the man that lives across the road from me and Cash. Give it up for him. And all together we make up Classy and Grassy, and this is part of the Classy and Grassy show, and thank you all so much for coming out to see us. Cash, you ready to do a hot and fast Bill Monroe tune here?
Yes, sir, ma'am.
All right. One that kind of gets in a hurry, one entitled Rawhide.
sir. Hey, hey. Do you need another mule skinner? Down on your new mud run. Hey, hey. Over the lake. Skinner from down old Tennessee way. Hey, hey. And I can make any mule listen, or I won't accept your pay. Hey, hey. Over the lake. throw it down. Oh, lady. Oh, lady.
Not bad, was it? Not bad. Hey, how many of y'all are into free advertising? Huh? Free advertising. What I want y'all to do, whenever y'all get up here, after we're finished, we've got a table out there full of t-shirts. They're $15 a piece. Now, I didn't say this was gonna be free on your part, it's free on our part. You give us $15, put a shirt on with our name on it, and you can advertise for us. We'd really appreciate that. And we got some decals out there for you too. As Cutter always says, everybody, if you came here tonight, you probably came in a car, and hopefully your car has a back glass in it. You can put that sticker right on the corner of that back glass, and everywhere you go, people can know that you support Classy and Grassy. We've got multiple colors of shirts too, so you could actually buy a shirt for every day of the week. And people wouldn't think that you were just wearing the same shirt over and over again, you know. So it's really a pretty good deal.
And it would help us out a lot.
It would help us out a lot. And $15 for a shirt. I mean, you can't go anywhere and get a shirt for $15.
Yes, you
really.
can, right out front and buy one
Well,
right
that's
off
right.
us. That's
That
the
is
only
true.
place in the world you
That
can
is
get one.
true. That is true.
And it's even got our logo on it. I'm sure Brennan done told you
That's
that
right.
too.
That's right.
And you told them about the black glass.
I told him about that. I
You
didn't tell him
stole
about
that.
Facebook, though. I didn't tell him about that. Tell him
Well,
about
I'll
that.
step in here and finish off on the Facebook. All you've got to do is type in Classy, A-N-D, that spells and, of course, and Grassy, Classy and Grassy, that's the name of our group here. And all you have to do is tap that in and hit that blue thumbs up. How many of you have Facebook? Yell or raise? Yeah, that's what I thought. Several of you, and several of you haven't done that before, so you need to go home and do that whenever you get home or whenever you get in your car. Don't drive and do that. We sure want you to come back, so be sure you do that at a safe time, of course, but we'd sure appreciate it if you did that. Cash, are you ready to do an old Bill Monroe standard here?
I sure am. If
One
you are,
entitled
sir.
The Walls of Time. The wind is blowing across the mountain and down on the valley way below. It sweeps the grave of my darling. When I die, that's where I wanna go. I'll send the angels for my darling and take her to that home on high. I'll wait my time out here on earth, love, and come to you when I die. I'll fiddle. Our names are carved upon the tombstone. I promised you before you died. Our love will bloom forever, darling, when we rest side by side. I hear a voice out in the darkness. It moans and whispers through the pines. I know it's my sweetheart a calling. I can hear her through the walls of time. big fans of old country music. Anybody like that real stuff? That's good, because we do too. And we've took this old Ernest Tubb number here, and we've kind of bluegrassed it up. Cash is going to do that little Leon Rhodes part there, show off a little. Noah's going to play the fiddle as always. Are you ready to do a little bit of walking the floor over you?
You've asked me this a bunch of times tonight, Cutter, and once again, yes, I am.
Okay. While I'm walking the floor over you, I can't sleep a wink, that is true. Well, I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. I'm walking the floor over you. Well, you left me and you went away. You said that you'd be back in just a day. You've broken your promise and you left me here alone. Don't know why you did, dear, but I do know that you know. Now I'm walking the floor with you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. Well, I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. I'm walking the floor with you. Oh, Cash Singleton. Someday you may be lonesome too. Walking the floor is good for you. Well, just keep right on walking and it won't hurt you to cry. Remember that I love you, dear, and I will till the day I die. And I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. Well, I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over. Ah, tear it up, Noah. And I'm walking the floor over. Since we are here at the Merle Travis Center, we're going to do this song here. I guess you could consider it a gospel song. It's got a lot of valuable things in it. It's called That's All. Oh, and the reason we're doing it here because Merle Travis recorded it. You better change your way of living for the good Lord, say that's all. Well, well, now people go to school trying to learn how to teach. Some go to school trying to learn how to preach. And you can't preach without a going to school. You ain't no preacher, you's an educated fool, and that's all. And that's all. You better change your way of living for the good Lord, say that's all. Well, now a feller I know, he's a miser man. Tries to save every penny that he can. But when that undertaker, Lord, he lets him down, where's he going to spend his money? Underneath the ground, and that's all. And that's all. You better change your way of living, go the good Lord, say that's all. Say the people come from monkeys. That ain't what the good book says. If you don't like the way this little song goes, that's a mighty good sign. I've been a-stomping on your toes, and that's all. And that's all. You better change your way of living for the good Lord, say that's all. And that's all. gonna do two more for you here. Cash is gonna take away on this one here and show you just how high he can get on this tune here. It's an old Bill Monroe tune, the only song that I'm aware of that Bill Monroe ever had a pipe organ on. And it's this one here entitled The Kentucky Waltz. We're gonna do one more number for you if that's all right. All right. Anything you need to say? Well, boy, that works just fine, don't it?
Now, y'all be sure to come see us out front.
Yeah, we're gonna be out there, all of us. We're gonna be out there. That way, you might up our chances of you buying a T-shirt off of us. You know, you might get to shake our hand or do something. You know, and we'd sure be appreciative if you do, because y'all drove all the way out there to see us. And we sure appreciate that. And the least we could say is thank you. And so come out there and see us whenever we get finished. And we'll sell you a T-shirt, too, and a bumper sticker. So
Get your picture taken with us.
yeah,
too.
we'd like to take a picture. We all smile real nice, don't we? We all smile nice, don't we? See there? Smile nice, don't we? Even though you can't see Brendan's eyes, he smiles with his eyes. Cash, are you ready to final up this number here?
You know, I am.
Okay.
I sure am, Cody.
Well, you don't have much choice, because this is it.
He's a man of many words.
He is real talkative tonight, aren't you, Cash?
I am.
You got
I
anything
sure
you want
am.
to say?
Well, you know, I'm just excited to do this next song,
Okay.
and I think we'll have a good time doing it.
Anything else you want to say?
I believe that's it.
All right, give it a hand for Cash. Yeah. Well, like I said, thank you all so much for coming out and see us. We sure do appreciate you. And it's our last number here because we know it's not too far, but it is a little bit of a trip. And most everywhere we go here lately, it's been a long journey home. And this is it. Bill Monroe tune entitled My Long Journey Home. Well, I lost all my money but a $2 bill, $2 bill, boy, $2 bill. I lost all my money but a $2 bill, and I'm on my long journey home. I flash smoke rising and it really is a train, really is a train, boy, it really is a train. Flash smoke rising and it really is a train, and I'm on my long journey home. Let's hear a little fiddle. And looks like rain, boys, looks like rain. Cloudy in the east and looks like rain. And I'm on my long journey home. I lost all my money but a $2 bill, boys, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill, and I'm on my long journey home. Lonesome and I wanna go home, boys, wanna go home. I'm sick and lonesome and I wanna go home, and I'm on my long journey home. Down there on the fiddle, that's Mr. Noah Goble. Standing here next to me, Miss Lily Goble. Back there, Mr. Cool himself, Britton Druce on the bass. My ornery little brother, Cash Singleton on the mandolin. And my name's Cutter Singleton, and together we make up Classy and Grassy, and this has been the Classy and Grassy Show. Thank you all so much for coming out and seeing us. Y'all be careful on your way back home. We'll see you here next time at the Merle Travis Center. I lost all my money but a $2 bill, boy, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill, and I'm on my long journey home. And I'm on my long journey home. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Thank you.